Welcome back to more Sunday League football with our reserve side, and I'm pleased to announce that competitive football is now back. The 2018/2019 season is finally here. It starts right now. So as first seasons go, finishing runners up to what's now a Premier Division side, it weren't bad, was it? And so the reserves jump up from Division 4, past Division 3, and now are in Division 2. Little bit of a leapfrog. These things happen in Sunday League. And the Palmers FC name is already on the League Division 2 trophy from the first team a couple of years ago. Can the reserves add their name to it this season? Strap in and find out. Their opponents today go by the name of Thames Athletic. We played them a few weeks ago in a pre-season tournament, and this time around they're wearing a completely different kit. In fact, it's our old kit from a few seasons ago. Not our exact one, but the same design. Old school viewers will remember. Aside from us, there's 3 other games today, and we'll see how the league takes shape at the end of the video. So I think we're going to get straight into this. First of all, though, let's find out a starting lineup for today. In between the sticks, we've got Frank. Look, he's already dirty for his photo. Come on, Frank, sort it out. Following that, we've got 4 men that consider themselves as defenders from left to right. We've got Wayne, we've got Gonzo, we've got Graham, and we've got a Jordan. Saucy. Into midfield, we've got more handsome men. First of all, our gaffer Kev, Palmers FC original. Great to see him back kicking balls and footballs. Then alongside him, we've got another Palmers FC original. We've got Liam. And finally, completing the midfield, some call him Rondon, some call him Sanchez. We call him Too Good. Started out as a striker for the club, but he's dropped back into the midfield and he's getting right involved. Good to see. Finally, here's our front 3 for today. We've got Wazza. Work patterns aren't being kind to him right now, so if anyone runs a firm and pays very good money, get in touch with him, please. We want to see him Sundays. We've also got Big Shove, who's failed to take his hat off there. But hey, Big Shove does what Big Shove does. Finally, there's that man Callum. Our pacey, skillful forward. Plenty of goals from him this season, guaranteed. Looking forward to it. That, my friends, is what the lineup's saying. We've also got 3 on the bench that can come on at any point. This season's rules are roll on, roll off. We can name 5 subs as well. It's a funny old rule, but it was voted in favour by the majority of the clubs. Not everyone, I must point out. As I say, we've got substitutions that can come on at any point. It's Scottish, it's Perry, and it's Pud. So you notice there that Wayne has been given the captain's armband for today. He's a new man that's oozing confidence. He's lost a lot of weight as well. Fair play to him. So let's hope he can lead us to a victory today. 3 points is an absolute must. Make a statement in this league. Let people know that we are the team to beat. So actually, we're pretty much ready to go in this one. Let's do this. Alright, we're going to start things off with Liam putting the ball out towards Jordan, but that's cut out by the number 7. He looks to put it home, but miscommunication there as Wazza's allowed to run through, but he's striking it from distance. That's not troubling the keeper at all. Not long after and following an offside flag, the ball's played forward by our opponents. He's up towards the big man, but Gonzo's there challenging him. Loose ball's picked up by number 18, but Kev's having none of it. Yeah, it's a free kick. It's the number 5 that steps up to take this one. Into the box it goes. It seems to be hanging up there for a while. Eventually it does come down. Frank comes out with a claw and we can get on our way. Clearance from Thames at the back now as it makes its way up to the big man up top. Nice touch from him, but Too Good's on his case straight away. He's saying handball, and Too Good's saying see ya as he looks for an outlet, and he's got that in Callum here. Question is, has he got the pace to keep this one in? Looks like he has. He makes his way into the box here, looks up, puts it across for Wazza, misses it, and that one's going to roll out for a goal kick. Thames in possession now, but Liam wants it back, and he gets it back as it falls to Shove. Falls on his case, chewing at his ankles, but he turns away and puts it through to Callum once more. He seems like the go-to man at the moment. As he gets past the number 14, he's going to look up and put it across again. Nobody's on it apart from Jordan.
Jordan!
Yeah, good save from the keeper. We've got an opportunity here from the corner. It's Too Good that's going to whip this one in. The crowded box as that ball falls to Kev. He puts it over the bar from close range. As we move on, we've got Callum back trying to get the ball off of the 18 here. He's twisting and turning. Certainly a tricky player, but Callum's doing well to keep up with him. And at the moment, he's going absolutely nowhere. 14's on the overlap if he wants and uses him as well. There's Callum again with some great defending. Shove's going to look to keep this in. He does, but 18 wants it back. He's gone in full speed with the arms high.
He's off there.
Alright, that one was a tad late, wasn't it? Like the most buses up and down the country. Not the ones around here, though. Impeccable service, I must say. It was also later than that time I stayed up for the Royal Rumble in 1999. But the question is, was it later than Luke? Either way, it's a shocking challenge by Shove. He'll admit it himself. He's got a very short temper. And yeah, the original challenge wasn't really a challenge, was it? It was all armed. And that's what's triggered Shove. And once he goes, he goes. The ref's got a job to do here, and inside the first 20 minutes, we find ourselves down to 10 men. Straight red for Shove. That's £25 to Essex FA plus the £15 admin fee. I mean, where's my £15 admin fee? I still need to log on to the website. I need to add the games that he's going to miss. Can we get this sorted, maybe? Nice one, Essex FA. There's going to be banned for 3 games. The reserve don't actually have a game for 2 weeks after this, so that's going to be 5 weeks at least. It's going to be a while before we see Shove in action again. But here's Callum making his way through. We've got the number 4 to take on here as he hits the byline, creates a bit of space for himself, puts it across goal. And there's Liam at the back post. He's made a mess of that one. And it goes out for a goal kick. So despite being down to 10 men, we're still the better side in this one as Kev picks this ball up from Too Good. Plays it to the edge for Callum. Back to goal, but the 14 wants a hug. Down he goes in the box, but nothing given. Penalty? No penalty? Let us know in the comments below. Not long after, we're coming forward again. Too Good with a ball over the top to Callum. It bounces. The keeper's come off the line here. Callum looks to lob him, but there's not enough on it, and it's an easy one in the end for the keeper. So it seems like the only game plan at the moment is to get that ball to Callum up top. And here he is, back to goal.
That's a pen, ref. Ref, that's a pen!
Well, you know what? It's not a pen, and Callum's going to step up to take this one with the right. Oh. It looked good, wasn't to be. Meanwhile, we've got Too Good on this near side, under pressure from the 18, who goes in on Kev there.
Every fucking time!
Sidelines ain't impressed, neither is the ref. He's going to go into the book. That's £10 to Essex FA. He's looking Too Good, producer that magic wand of his.
Oh, what's that to kid?
I think he might have left it at home. We're approaching half-time. The score's still 0-0 as Liam puts the ball through to, yep, that man Callum again. And he's got plenty of space and time to get this ball under control as he makes it into the box here. Looks to go beyond the 14. Shoots, but that's blocked. Falls back to him. Unfortunately, it falls to the 21 who looks to clear that up. It's only as far as Perry who gets that under control. It's off of Liam's left nut there. Sets Perry up nicely as he goes beyond the number 4.
Thunder bastard! There it is!
That's it.
Yeah, great strike from Perry there, who's since come on the field. I know it's early days, but this could be the assist of the season there from Liam. You don't get much more committed than that, do ya? Perry, as I say all the time, one of the best strikers of the ball I've ever seen. He's proved it once more here from distance. Keep a standstill, and all he can do is watch that one hit the back of the net. We're off the mark. It's Palmer's FC Reserves 1, Thames Athletic 0. Kick off. Hey, Captain Wayne throwing down the line. It's to Perry, who's making a nuisance of himself since he's come on. Kev's in the way there, but soon gets out of the way. Thank you very much. As Perry makes his way towards the edge of the box, he puts it inside to Wazza. Callum's there free. Tried to get it across, but the number 6 got there first, and that goes through to the keeper. Tell you what, Callum must smell good today because they're getting right involved. Some more than others, including the number 6 here. Looks like they're about to face off. And Callum shoves 6 away. He's made his feelings known. So the ref has produced a yellow card here. It's £10 to Essex FA for the number 6. Nothing for Callum though for his reaction. We'll take that. So it's Perry that steps up for this free kick. Hits it with a right, and that is way over.
Fight your penalty! Stop!
And talking of over, the first half is over. And despite being down to 10 men, we come off 1-0 up. Can we extend the lead in the second half? Let's hope so. Until then, quick shout out to our sponsors, Kit Locker, who provide our kits. Send them out to you guys as well. There's other merch on there too. I'm told there'll be a third kit dropping soon. So keep an eye out for that. But you know where to go, didn't you? palmersfc.co.uk. Obviously, we can't forget these absolute diamond geezers and diamond geezeresses. They're supporting us via Patreon, and they're able to get a couple of perks along the way. Head over to the link in the description below. We also did a giveaway for this month, and it went to Jack. So congratulations to you, my man. I'll be in touch, and you can grab something off the store. Hello and welcome to the second half. Scottish is on the field now, and he's sending this ball up to, you guessed it, it's Callum who takes a touch. It falls to Kev here. Kev uses Callum, and Kev gives it back. And they're linking up well, these two. Nuts! It's Kev that picks it up from the overlap, sends a ball into the box. Oh no! You can only laugh. I mean, getting your first competitive goal for Palmer's FC is always special, and this is where Pud thought, you know what, this is my time. It wasn't to be. But don't worry, Jordan's got this. Actually, no, he hasn't, as Pud plants his face into the ground. Meanwhile, Jordan's extended his leg out to put the ball in the back of the net. A bit late there, mate. Later than shove. And so the score stays 1-0. Number 6 in possession here with those Red Sox. Over to number 7 on this near side. Gets beyond Jordan here. Tries past Pud, who's obviously feeling the effects of that face plant. Where's Newbie and his missus with that paracetamol? Instead, we've got Magic Boots, Nick, standing in the way. Doesn't give a damn. These 18 boys, I'll tell you. Anyway, the ball's crossed in. Comes off of Pud's hand there. And it's going to be a free kick. So the big man's going to step up and take this free kick. He's so big that they don't even do shorts for him. They had to swing by H&M. Meanwhile, that free kick didn't really affect us here. Now we're on the counter. Kev puts it up to Jordan, who goes beyond the number 6. He looks up and gives it to Callum here, who gets that under with the chest. 6 is on his case straight away, but hangs on to it. Puts it on the deck for Jordan, who's on the overlap. And now we've got this lot in the way. These B team boys, I tell you. But to be honest, we haven't really missed much as Jordan plays it inside to Kev. Takes one touch. Pottsberry picks it up on the edge, and he's got the skills to pay the bills, but that one's overdue. Should have shot first time, I feel, but instead he's giving it to Kev, and that shot hasn't really troubled anyone. He's put in possession now, playing it inside to Pell. Now is this for a change of direction? Nuts! Oh! Yeah, he's done well there. Put it up, and I think they come off the hand of the number 6, but it's falling into our favour as Cal gets beyond number 5 there. He finds himself one-on-one with a keeper, but he's done too much. He definitely needs to be doubling our lead there. Wasn't to be. I could have sworn before the game he said he'd get free. And you think you're going to get free today, yeah? Yep. Confident, yeah?
What happens if you don't?
Yeah, what?
What's forfeit? I will get free. What's forfeit?
Yeah, if you don't get free, what's going on?
I will get free.
Okay, but if you don't...
I will get free.
Oh! Time's ticking, Callum. He does need to get a couple more because I don't like 1-0 scorelines. They can be nervy. They allow your opponent to stay in the game no matter how dominant you're being. The Thames come through here. Number 15. He's in on goal, but that's a great challenge from Pud there at the last minute. And Gonzo can clear. Not long after, we've got a throw inside our own half. Pud's looking for Perry there, but that's cut out by the 17 as it falls to the 15 on the edge of the box. Graham clears, but it's only as far as that 17. He puts it out onto the wing for the 7. He crosses it into the box. Here's a 15 with a looping header. Oh! Love that, Frank. Good period for Thames. And here's the corner for Thames as it comes into the box. He's dancing all over the place. Falls to the 17, but he's put it away from goal rather than towards it. Now it falls out to the number 4 on the half volley. He's blocked by Graham. Eventually falls to Too Good, and we can clear our lines. Hello, Pep. How you doing? Oh, Tomo's here. Can't guarantee how much of this second half you're going to see, but that's a throw. Driven would be my only word to describe it as Perry gets that away. Picked up by Jordan. That's a heavy touch there as Six gets onto it. Jordan lunges in. That's going to be brought back for a free kick. Tell you what, we're playing a dangerous game just after the hour mark. We're inviting him on here, but we do get that free kick away. The Scottish gets the better of his man. And now he's on his way. Yeah, compared to Alan Hutton, they're the greatest Scottish fullback of all time as he busts a gut. He's still going. He's only got one to aim for in the box. Uses his right, but that goes straight to the keeper. Unlucky Alan. Pretty much end to end at this point as 9 looks to come forward for Thames. Jordan stuck a leg in there as the ball becomes loose. Graham's going to keep the pressure on as it falls to Perry now. He looks up and puts it through to Callum, who's in on goal here. Could this be the first of 3?
Bang it!
As I say, Callum, time is ticking. We continue with Jordan looking for Pud here, but that's cut out by the number 17. Pud is chasing him down here. Too Good blocking his run, and that is going to be brought back for another free kick. So just behind the half-naked lino, it's number 5 that puts it forward for the 10 on the edge of the box. Oh. That's a stinger. It's fallen to the 17.
Yes, Gonzo!
Yeah, quality from Gonzo there. 2 very heavy blocks. And there can only be one logical reason as to how he's carrying on in this game. Gonzo the God, it's got a ring to it. Meanwhile, it's got to be said, you're never too far away from a fortnight dance if there's a 9-year-old hanging around. Blossy in the first team could use some pointers, actually. All revealed in an upcoming Sunday League Extra, but that was almost in. We are living dangerously, ladies and gentlemen. Living dangerously. Callum really needs to hurry up and get one of his 3 goals, and he's got a chance here as Too Good puts it over the top. He's in on goal here. Hits it with the left. You notice the scoreboard hasn't changed. That's because this didn't go in. It actually hit a hole in the side netting and ended up in the back of the net. So unfortunately, Callum still got to come up with 3. With just 1 goal in it. A man advantage. Thames will consider themselves still well in this game. And to be fair to them, they've put up a much better fight this second half. The ball's bouncing there. Too Good's brave, but nothing given for the high foot as the 18 puts it out. But there's Scottish. Mr. Alan Hutton himself bombing forward once more. It's got to be said, Scottish has taken some slack in the comments over the last couple of weeks, but he's still coming back each time to play the game that he loves. And he's found Callum here, who breaks into the box on the left, into the back of the net it goes. That's no side netting this time. Callum's got his first. We've got our second, and it's about bloody time as well, because I was getting nervous. I'll be honest, I think a lot of the lads thought we'd have quite a high-scoring game today. That's just because of our previous meetings. It's not been the case. Fair play to all the lads out there that have battled with us spending most of this game with 10 men. I'm happy to say that it's Palmer's FC reserves 2. Thames Athletic 0. Kick off. We continue with Thames inside our half, looking to get a goal back in this one. He's put into the number 10 here. Great technique. Yeah, one strong hand from Frank there. Sends the ball back out. 18 in the back of Gonzo. That's going to be a free kick. There's the number 18 that fell victim to shove earlier. He's back on the field. When he's not all arms and going over the top on people, he's actually a good player. Demonstrated here with the skills past Wazza and Kev there. Loses out to Pud though, but Thames has still got possession. Number 6 over to the number 4, who completely switches play over to the far side for the 14, who takes one touch, looks up and puts it forward as it makes its way towards goal. I'm not too sure who he's looking for there, but either way it's overhit straight into the arms of Frank. Approaching the 90 now as Wayne gives Pud a little bit of a hospital ball there. He finds himself in a 50-50. Ball becomes loose. There's Kev. Crunching, not a good tackle, and rightfully goes into the book. That's another £10 to Essex FA. We're talking stoppage time now, 91st minute. Scottish into Liam, who looks to clear up the field, but he's sliced it, falls to the floor. Scottish then sends it up the field. Great touch from Perry there, puts it through to Wazza, who's in on goal here. Can he get his goal? It has to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't to be. Last chance in this one as Thames puts it into the box. It's off of Graham. Number 3 looks to get it in. Frank with a block. He's currently bouncing off of players. Gets the challenge in on the 18 there. Pud's getting involved as well. They want the clean sheet. The 18 picks it up to have another go, but that is it. The whistle was gone. That calls time on this one. It ends Palmer's FC reserves 2. Thames Athletic 0. And following that, here are the other results. In the Battle of the Aveleys, it was United, formerly Stags, came out on top against Academicals. And then you had Billet, who's gone up with the reserves into this league, against Stifford Clays, who came down from Division 1 and got 3 points against the first team last year. They were well beaten here, 4-0 to the Billet. And finally, these two sides in Division 3 battled it out last season, second versus first, and it was Division 3 champions Premier Athletic that came out on top 5-2. We'll be wary of both of these teams this season. Now, of course, very early days in this one, but we currently sit third on goal difference. Next up is the big one. It's Premier Athletic, a team that absolutely obliterated Division 3 last season. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go up to Division 1, but hey, we'll see what they're about next time round. I'll be bringing you the assists and the goal scorers throughout the season. As I say, very early days at the moment, but it's Liam and Scottish on 1 assist, which of course was from the game that you've just seen. And the goals exactly the same. Not 3 goals. That would be Perry, and it would be Callum. That, my friends, is 3 points. A winning start to the season. Let's hope we can carry that over into our next game. It's going to be a tough one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, drop a like on the video, and I will see you in the next one.